Critical Element: Designing for Online Teaching by David Salamanca. Tutor Juan Carlos Lopez. Grab number 55102116. Universidad Nacional Abierta y a Distancia UNAD. Escuela de Ciencias de la Educación. Material Design for Virtual Environment. November 2016. What is meant by critical elements? A number of elements are considered essential for effective courseware. In this presentation, I will show some of them. Cognitive skills. Learning is dynamic, and students should be encouraged to develop heightened awareness of their own learning process. Learning diaries, reflection, and journalism activities are examples of ways in which students are encouraged to reflect on their learning process, understanding how to learn, how to locate resources, and how to assess their learning progress. Students' learners can develop skills necessary to success in a variety of instructional settings. One of the challenges of designers is allowing learning styles to accommodate diverse types of learning. Content structure. It's important to organize the materials into manageable size chunks. The use of map and graphic organized help students to navigate around materials and see relation between concepts, analyze the ways novice and levels of experts complete conductive tasks, can provide ways to complete this task. Meaningful activities and learner motivation. Situation learning is based on the idea that if knowledge is learned on relevant contexts, it will be used in similar contexts. There is still the need to create motivation to engage students, the passion for learn. Sustaining motivation usually results in an element of success. Learner control and interactivity. Learner-centered approach required it may encourage not only to learn of new content but improve personal learning strategies or learning new ways to learn. Interactivity should not only be measurable by the frequency of interaction, by the quality of thinking it demands by the learner. The key concept, interactivity. Sometimes the learner becomes disorientated. It's important to orientate the learning how they are, how the information they can get, and how they can get the information. Feedback is a significant concept in virtual education. The learner can obtain feedback of her, his answer and correct as a part of the acquisition of the learning process. Paragraph. In order. to study teaching material, it's very important to consider the ways teacher can teach and the new ways that is possible to construct knowledge. Take in mind that is important the collaborative learning and the uses of the Web 2.0 tools in the field of education. This is a new approach to collect information and create structures. The main idea is to construct meaning through students and teachers and negotiate knowledge to share information, being able to improve our cognitive skills and maintain learner motivation. In this way, the teacher must create enough structures and tools to engage the learning progress and never permit that the desire to study and the passion for learn move further away. Participate in the activities in the best way and always to process information, bring it to a higher level, and finally take control of his own knowledge. Bibliography Russell et al. Non-data, critical elements, designing for online teaching, Distance Education Center, the University of Southern Queensland.